and thank you for joining us. I'm Minister Billy Burton, and welcome to the 11th year anniversary of Sunday School Insights, which began as This Week in the Bible. This audio teaching series is an evangelistic tool brought to you by Inspirational Minutes Ministries International, Advocatus Ecclesiae Publishing, and Ministry Outpost. We hope and pray that these lessons will reach those who, for whatever the reason, either can't or won't come to a Bible study, a Sunday school class, or a traditional church service. Subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and then follow us on Facebook, where you can read your Bible lessons faithfully each week. Our Facebook link is conveniently posted below. Our background music, Worlds Away, is provided by the artistic genius of J Man at www.ourmusicbox.com. Again, we thank you for joining us, and Sunday School Insights begins now. This week's lesson is entitled, God Gives Victory Over the Amalekites. Our scriptures are found in the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verses 8 through 16. Just because God delivered you out of bondage and the enemy's captivity, it doesn't mean that all of your troubles are suddenly over. We who are born again have to learn this, but no one has experienced it any worse than the children of Israel. The Amalekites were a troublesome collection of tribes, closely related to the tribe of Ephraim, but followed the children of Israel around, ambushing and attacking them from the rear, picking them off and stealing from them at their weakest points. Amalekites were said to be sorcerers, even able to change their appearance to look like animals, so that they could go unnoticed in their approach. In 1 Samuel 15:2 and 3, we read that later God commanded King Saul to go and completely destroy Amalek and spare nothing, kill the men, the women, children, and all their pets and livestock. Remember, some of the animals could have been Amalek, able to survive through trickery. In our lesson, Israel had tempted God, questioning his integrity and doubting him whether or not he would provide them with water. They were still in Rephidim when suddenly they were attacked by Amalek, also known as the Amalekites. Moses told Joshua to go and choose men who would fight against the Amalekites, telling him that tomorrow he would stand on top of the hill with the rod of God in his hand. Joshua did what Moses said, and Israel fought against Amalek. Moses stood on top of the hill as he said he would, and as long as he held the rod of God high in the air, the children of Israel prevailed in battle. But as Moses' arms grew tired and the rod was lowered, the Amalekites began to win. Aaron and Hur took a stone and put it near Moses for him to sit on. Then they both held up one each of his arms. In doing this, Moses was able to last all day, and Joshua, by God's help, led the children of Israel into victory. That victory came at sundown, and God spoke to Moses, saying, "Write this down so that Israel will never forget it. Rehearse it in the ears of Joshua." God promised at that point that he would be the one to defeat the spirit of Amalek from generation to generation. So Moses built an altar there and named it Jehovah Nissi, meaning, "The Lord is my banner." We ask that you follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channels. Please make sure to give some devotional time to our new teaching series called Understanding the Tithe. Come back and join us here again next week, God willing, for another lesson of Sunday School Insights. Our background music, You On My Mind, was composed and performed by J Man at www.ourmusicbox.com. God bless you.